think we're started. Yeah, I believe we are live. Just got off Siren's Curse. It's my first ride. Got everyone here. What's up, Jerry? Launch Point, you're heading to Cedar Point on July 6th for your birthday. Is there any tips on what rides to do first? If it's your first time, I'd say it's probably going to be pretty busy during that time. Start towards the back of the park. Try to park in the water park parking lot in the back. Try to get into the Magnum gate, as early as I can. A lot of times you can get a good ride on Magnum real quick. If anything, maybe head straight to Maverick right there since you're already in the back. Head up Maverick, go and get Maverick, Sylvan just out of the way. And then try to fit in TT2 maybe about midday. How long was the wait for Sirens? Way too long. It was like an hour fast lane. Yeah, it was pretty gnarly. I know I'm heading away from Siren's Curse at the moment, but we need to take a little break from the sun. We'll head back that way. I really enjoyed it. So, but the one thing I heard when I was coming off the ride, like all the comments, like all the other people's comments, like what they're saying about it when they're getting off. It seemed like everyone liked the music more than anything. Like everyone's raving about the music, and then I was excited. Went up the lift hill. It kind of had like the pre-lift hill like siren thing that I was hoping it would have. Had the creaking, had the seagulls, had like a laughing siren, had absolutely everything I was hoping for. And then the ride starts, and the actual music that's supposed to play didn't play for us. Apparently, some sort of static thing. Nobody on Twitch? Okay, I'll also reset Twitch. I'm trying some different settings out here because of the heat. See it bump down to 15 there, and then hopping back. So I'm trying out some different settings. Once I stop here, I'll reset on Twitch. I appreciate it, Jerry. Checking out for me. Gotta finish this water up and then do some troubleshooting. A lot of times all that takes is just a little restart. I have really thick spit right now. I couldn't even swallow it. I just get that out. Hey Tay, thank you. I appreciate it. It's got here a lot sooner than I thought I would, I guess, put it that way. Maybe I might do a little something for it. Playing something out. We head to the Grand Pavilion for some cool-offs. Good. Sounds good to me. Get cooled off a little bit and we'll head back to Siren's Curse, check it out a little bit more. We're pretty much heading from shade to shade. So what we've been doing the past few times we've been here, just going from shade spot to shade spot. Okay. You saw me at coasters? Yeah, I was starting the stream. So it may be good that you didn't say anything to me. I probably would have been speaking nonsense. Like I just got off Siren's Curse. I was waiting on water. I should have hydrated way more. Should have prepared a lot more than I did, but I learned my lesson. Okay. You just got in line. Good luck, Electric. It seemed like a slog. the at least the lock close to the station is closer than the engines. So you'll have your phone and everything, like, or whatever. You have all your stuff on you right up until the station. I got some different settings going on. It's going down. It'll go down to like 15 frames depending on the bit rate. So I'm just kind of testing it. Let's kind of help with everything. The breeze is the only thing saving us right now. How you holding up, Electric? With the heat? And like you've been here all day and been riding. So you got better. Well, yeah, better. I wouldn't mind like a quick sprinkle right now. Like not as much rain as we had last time. That was a bit much, but like. Just a little sprinkle would be okay.
For like 10 minutes.
Yeah, not enough to for it to make it humid, but enough to kind of cool everything down. We're gonna head in here and cool off a little bit. My cell phone reception hasn't cut out yet, but I'm gonna check. I'm gonna do some troubleshooting in here. Hey, thank you. I can see the screen and everything. I can't really see the screen when I'm outside. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in here. Maybe there might have been because they have the 2 lines open right now. So they got the 2 lines open. Should I get Grand Filling? I got that last time. I feel like it's got some of the better hot weather food, like any sort of the comfort food or anything like that. Isn't so good in the heat. Alright, I'm going to do some troubleshooting here. I'm going to interesting. Going to hear some echo here in a little bit. Just going to restart Twitch. Should be cutting out. Yep, there we go. Okay, we're good. My couch and air conditioning. I bet Beach Cliff. You get that season-long fast lane for the couch and AC. I don't mind using it every now and again on that. That's why they need change melt into a VIP lounge. Air conditioning. I'm thinking it'd be a little more closer to 2 from what I saw. It was moving pretty quick though. Like the people that were in the regular line didn't seem too exhausted. But I feel like it's going to be worth the wait though, especially if you get. It seemed like to me when I got off there was like some workers, like Vacoma guys, like working on a little laptop like next to it. I wonder if they're able to do some like remote troubleshooting on the trains, because it was really disappointing at them. The music didn't work. Hey Sam, you're here. Hey, the whole crew's here. I really like Siren Skirt, so I was laughing the whole time. Like, there aren't too many rides that like make me like giggle and laugh or whatever, but this one was just fun the whole time. I don't know if I'm gonna get anything here. If I don't get any food now, I probably won't later. So, one lowly piece of fish left. No. Hey, I appreciate it, Electric. Yeah, I definitely like Siren Skirts a lot. Like people are saying around me, it was like kind of reminded me of a flowy Maverick. Let's take the fish.
That's what I wanted.
The last fish ever.
Forever.
No more left. Taking the last piece of fish ever left in the world. And potatoes. I really appreciate it. Boom. The old Grand Pavilion special. I use my other setup, I can do everything one-handed. Here, let's... While they're doing that, I'll come over here.
Hi, welcome.
Hi. It'll take me a little bit here, sorry. I figured I'd go ahead and start everything up. And I'll skip on the souvenir. Yep. And I'll take my drink to it now.
Yeah.
Appreciate it.
Have a good day.
Thank you, you too. Probably should just get water. What do you guys think? Oh, thank you, Jay. Potato to the rescue. Yep, Jerry, I did this time. Actually, I can only remember one thing at a time, so, you know, I'll forget something else. I don't know what it is yet, but we'll get there. So yeah, probably water, right?
Just water.
That's what I'm thinking. Big water. Here's where it gets difficult. Oh, thank you, I appreciate it.
You got your cocktail sauce?
Dang it.
I'll watch
We're cocktail and tartar sauceless.
Oh, dare you? Oh, yeah. We forgot ours in the car, actually. So it's done for.
Yeah, if it's like if it's sat out in here.
Yeah, which sucks because we just bought it. I got napkins.
Yep, Jeff Fargo, that's the Grand Pavilion special right here. Fish and potato. Cheesy potato. Okay, yeah, I can definitely tell I'm dehydrated. My throat is like closing up. Hardcore. Need to chug this water for you. Last time I was here downstairs was super packed, so if I mean it's worth a shot though. I think.
You want to go upstairs?
At the same time, I kind of want to walk and get some breeze.
I just know it's pretty stagnant.
Yeah, I'm not looking forward to going in there.
Yeah, that area is stagnant. I mean, they have the fans on right now.
It's always been bad in that little room. It's like a little prison room. You know how cell phone service where I wasn't last time, it's still not picking up cell phone service, so I'm like straight Wi-Fi. Timmy Trumpet. Yeah. Like, ooh. Score. And I'll take the dirty one, I don't care. Thank you. Okay, let me get this.
Thank you, sir. We're waiting for nachos. But cucumber salad will help cool down.
Okay.
Why are so many onions?
So many onions.
All the onions. Oh my god.
The hat and sunglasses have to come up in a very specific way.
You just had it lean.
Add it with the hat.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh, my beard's wild right now.
I'm about to take everything off.
Finally get a little reset here. This is wild.
Yeah.
Okay.
So my lady was saying
Using stream as a mirror.
that hotter, or it was hotter yesterday.
It was?
We were here at nighttime. I was thinking
Oh
about
yeah, I guess.
It was 90 something yesterday.
Jerry, yeah. Jerry says this live is brought to you by Tap Water and Degree Antiperspirant. We got this. Drew got the shrimp and salad, side salad. Yoko got the chicken tenders and cucumber. Multiple styles. We got the shrimp fries. Quick little eating stream here, and we'll get back to it. I mean, didn't see well. The lines are packed for me this Saturday, but I feel like the lines would be a lot more packed if it wasn't for Siren's first right now. So, but the lines are still long.
100%. Yeah, we walked past the Wild House. And it was what, only a 20-minute wait. I'm surprised. On the middle of the Saturday.
Wow.
Struggling with the salad. It's huge.
This stuff.
Let me put it this way: there's not too many rides I'd wait for like today, like for an hour long, hour plus.
No. 3 hour wait. We may have to try that appetizer platter sometime. They're advertising more from it. It's booty, shrimp, boneless wings, and cheese wings. It's only like $20.
At the bar? Okay. I was wondering.
You would try half a tender for shrimp.
Sure.
For the soft piece.
She loaded you up with cucumber salad.
I know. I told her, I was like, that's enough. And she didn't hear me.
That's weird, Jerry. Okay.
We have all the same rooms on us.
Not me.
And change some stuff around here, guys. Alright, doing some more on-stream troubleshooting here. Hang with me.
Or all battery.
When that happened last time on Twitch, I know what I did. I changed it. Starting Twitch here.
Heroin has a fountain.
In line.
They should put water fountains. If you're willing to wait 3 hours for a ride,
So I've tried one, but
The information needs to get out there.
fountains? Not everywhere, but they do.
well, they need it for like Fury and those big rides that you're waiting 4 times.
It's like to do a little brushing of butter on the rolls. Like, what do you think? You put a little bit of butter on the rolls, like a little one too.
I use a spray bottle.
Good.
Spritz.
I love spritz bottle.
Oh my god, go away.
No, those fine ones are cool.
Oh.
The dressing's right there.
So next time we can just do that.
Yeah. Just come straight up. Straight
Oh
up.
no.
We always do that.
Electric is 20 minutes and the Siren's purse barely moved.
Oh.
Hope you have a thing of water with you.
Imagine if one of those trains broke down.
No.
No way.
I don't want to.
Man.
It's gonna happen eventually though.
Well, that guy in front of us is talking about the black train on PT2 just came back up. Because it's been down.
It seemed to me like he'd be like a supervisor or something too. Like work here.
Or an employee at least.
Oh, was he talking like he knew what he was talking about?
Yes.
Got it.
He used to work for Siren.
That's what I thought.
Oh.
He looked familiar.
Okay.
And that's why he was really friendly with us.
That's Chief Keith.
Got
You just
it.
have to drink your drink right before you get on the train. They have little trash cans and stuff there. So yeah,
Never drink before you get in line for anything.
we used to have a little water bottle that would collapse, like a little plastic water bottle, and just like collapse the water bottle and put it back up, fill it up.
I'll actually try one of them. I've
You
never
ever?
tried it before, yeah.
Yeah, please do. She gave me way too much. They're best. I love cucumber salad.
Oh, okay. It's just like vinegar. Kind of like Italian.
Yeah. It's like a light pickle.
It's nice. That's really, yeah. Summer, for sure.
And this is really boring, guys. Sorry, but we needed a break.
I'll show you guys the action here in a little bit.
Yeah, it was rough. for a second.
Some of us have not eaten since
Sorry,
last night.
Good time for everyone to get in here.
I'll let you snack.
Mmm.
I'm really full.
No, I'm not even gonna eat all my burgers.
And some salad.
Electric saying people are line skipping to get drinks and come back in.
Oh yeah, I
Line
heard
jumping.
about that.
Are there people doing that?
Right now, yeah. I mean, I can understand, but at the same time, like,
I mean, tough.
Well,
I don't.
You don't want them to, but at the same time, you want people dying.
when it gets really bad, they will allow you to go get water cups and come back to your group. But I don't know when that is.
But
Like
then
what
how
point
far?
that is.
Yeah, like how far in the line do you have to be for people to let you back in?
It's just going to be a tough position to be in. You have to go through the whole line again, cut through everyone, with the water.
Yeah.
You know, spill the water by the time you get to the person.
Yeah, someone bumps into you because they didn't realize you're trying to skip it.
The whole time, the whole thing goes, it's over. Like,
Yeah, I feel great.
yeah, kind of like I'm kind of with you there, Jerry. If I'm saying if one person in a group leaves is different than one person waiting for an hour, and then everyone else coming in doing that, rather than like one person coming out to like for an emergency or
What
something.
they should do is just hand out water at the front before you get in line. You don't want this.
Have one of the employees that are milling around just like have a tray of water cups to go
I thought
around.
that shit.
There's like a lot of different solutions. I mean, I know it's like right at your own risk or whatever, but at the same time, I don't know.
Best solution. Put a couple water fountains in there.
Water fountain.
With vending machines. That way they can make money, but also hydrate.
No vending machines, that's wild.
Why not throw a DJ booth in there while you're at it?
Make
Good old days.
it 2000s, 90s. I feel like most of the people who are in my stream are like at the park right now. There's Sam and Electric are both here right now.
I don't know if this one was mine. That's why I was like,
It's not mine.
Eric, drink mine, bring
Yeah, I don't know if Ben's here. He might be.
your duck's dying.
He usually texts me. But
Good roll.
Another roll.
I have a feeling he's going to
It's got a
skip
little bit of sweetness to it.
opening day. You got the whole season, you know.
None of it came out. None of it came out until I took it out of my mouth.
It's all the way first.
It's all over my leg. And now I'm sticky. This one's sticky.
I just read the last part of your username, Jerry. Jerry's username on Twitch is Jerry Seymour AF1.
Working on it.
Hey, SpongeBob. Scotty is very hotty right now, yes. I think I'm on like a couple month streak of either getting a Scotty Too Hottie comment or a beard comment. Either I get called Scotty Too Hottie or get a beard compliment. At least one of those. Beard shave stream. Be all set up in you guys' studio and like do with the haircut.
You can do that.
Go to the barber shop, get a straight edge.
Oh,
The
barbershop
whole
stream.
treatment.
And I think today is probably going to definitely be the day that tips the scale for the get everything trimmed up. Normally I have everything trimmed up by now, but I've had a lot going on and it's kind of, you know, pretty much, yeah, like I just cut it off now and be good by hell weekends.
Kind of starchy, like doughy.
Yeah.
You can just flake here.
Yeah, it's really dense. Eh,
Especially on a hot day.
I'm good.
A piece of roll on a hot day.
Is this a banana banana? It's just a banana banana. Oh. I was just like, is that what you're sure?
That'd be fun to go to.
Yes.
I think they're in Columbus, so. Looks like we're ready.
Feeling better just in time to go back.
Just in time to not feel better.
Oh, God.
Yeah, spade and bananas. 30 minutes into Siren's Curse and they're moving, finally. The electric's 30 minutes into the line and they're just barely moving. So I'm wondering if something happened or...
Let's go check it out.
Yeah, well, I head this way, electric. I head your way. Head this way, that way? I don't know. Well, that's probably not a good idea. Okay. So. Back is the first second. Sunglasses second. Can you imagine how hot it is right there on this side? It's like miserably hot right there.
Gatekeeper's really short. I'm not grinding.
Gatekeeper line is short. It looked pretty long last time I was over there, so hopefully it shortened up a little bit. Let's over here wait. Hey, Melissa. I'm real glad I got to see you guys yesterday. You and Wes. That was a cool surprise. I need to chug this water before I go out. It would be preferable.
For like $16.
Which way? Just straight there?
Probably. I'm melting away.
Breeze is nice.
Sorry, I'm tossing you guys around. I'm trying to get my hat on. Streaming versions. Okay. Back in action. You bet they're using every inch of that cue for Siren's Curse? Yep. We'll go check it out. Melissa says hi.
Hey, what's up? It's hot. It's too hot for this.
Very much so.
Down
Why are we here?
It's too hot.
The temperature, Ryan, it's a lot hotter than it says it's going to be. Whatever sort of like forecast you're looking at. When I started the drive, it was in like the mid 70s. When I got out of the car, it read like at least 90 on the, you know, my temperature, almost 90. It says it's like a mid 80s or so. The only thing saving it right now, there is a little bit of breeze, which is probably, you can probably hear in the mic right now. So if you, I feel like if you, it's really hot, but if you stay hydrated and you can stay in enough shade, the breeze, you know, should be, as long as the breeze stays, it'll be bearable. Oh, almost. Do you think it ever feels hotter walking on after being AC? It's like a different sort of hot. Like when your like sweat and stuff is already kind of dried up, and because like when you have sweat on your body and whatnot, and then the breeze hits, you know, naturally the evaporation, you know, helps you cool off a little more. So with that being said, you know, if you dry up all your sweat, oh, got it. Yeah, I would say it definitely does feel hotter, but kind of like in a different way. Oh, toddlers out in this? No way. That'll be miserable. AccuWeather says 84, feels like 92, 93. Yeah, I'd say like almost maybe 95. Like when you're sitting, like no breeze, sitting in the sun, you're gonna hit in mid 90s for sure. It's not as hot as when it was in the hundreds, but it's still hot enough to like cause issues, if that makes sense, you know. How's everything going here? Reception? Nope, no cell yet. I don't know why. Sure would like to get some cell phone reception. I think I had Drew's shirt on. Did you see your shirt, Drew? You cut off the sleeves.
How?
Jerry. Yeah, Yeah, I definitely wouldn't take toddlers out in this. Like, maybe if there's some more clouds in the sun, or whatever that is, clouds in the sky. The sun.
The sun is sunning.
Yeah, the sun has been sunning all day.
The sun is sunning too much.
Might need ice cream today.
That 20%
What about
off
mix?
thing.
I want to mix.
Oh. Even though she loves Woodstock Express, yeah, it would probably be like if you just stay over in Camp Snoopy, maybe you'd catch enough shade and whatnot, but I don't know, that's pushing it. I might go ahead and initiate battery bank operation mode. I'm like triple tasking right now. I'm streaming, I'm walking, I'm putting this in. Taking a little dirt bath. Yeah, I like Yoko shirt too, it's really cool. Alright, we're plugged in. Sad. A copyright claim. You know, I can never understand the people that can wear pants in hot weather. Yeah, apparently they're like blocking the sun or whatever, but like it's still at the same time, like it's got to be so much hotter, like being covered up. Like right here, like oh my god, like bro. Oh my god, I'm like dying just from like watching it. See us in the cams. Yep, there goes myself. Right on cue. So that's why I have it set on the rundown like 15 frames per second. So the stream's gonna be a little bit jittery. Maybe it'll save the quality a little bit. So I don't know. I might switch it back. Nice. It's like camouflage. I know you're up there just about ready today. I'm looking around watching the stream thinking I'll be up there Tuesday. Nope. If all goes well, I will be in Michigan's Adventure on Tuesday. So I will be at a park, but like 5 hours away, whatever it is. So. Otherwise, yeah, I probably would be here on that Tuesday. 40 minutes, about halfway. Oh, wow. You notice a lot of lifeguards in the water park completely covered up. Like, I guess when you're in it like all day long, it comes down to sun protection more than like being comfortable. Like maybe if you have enough hydration, you stay hydrated. You know, you can suffer through the heat, but then you just kind of stay covered up from the sun. Maybe, I don't know. Don't ask me. I've never tried it. I can't tell what's my favorite part on here, to be honest. Probably the inversions. Like the tilt is cool, but is the tilt your favorite part? supposedly the parking lot isn't more full. That's what I was wondering too when I came in. Like I did, like I'm assuming everyone's in the water park. Let's go see if we can find electric. I'm open to like people who want to stream snipe that I know in the chat. Random stream snipers can get a little weird sometimes. But. I like the ride. The ride is very fun. Well, breaks here, so there's not much shade going on, so low shade real estate. I mean, she's got the right idea over here, that's for sure. Yeah. I guess maybe when I don't know. Come out the bathroom, let's come this way. Yum yum. Lake water. Emergency hydration. Yeah, pretty much. Like, if you're about ready to die otherwise.
Whatever. That was disgusting.
I need an umbrella hat, yeah. This isn't cutting it right now. Feeling weird by the bathrooms, but you know, the thing. I hear it. I might dunk the photo in there just to cool it down a little bit. So I'm assuming the stream looks pretty jittery. I might do some switcheroos if we can get some shade. Next shade spot, I guess, is Cedar. Cedar Point shade.
All right.
Or do you want to hop on the train?
The train is coming right now.
The train is training.
Yeah, let's do that. If we can.
Yep. That's what I'm thinking. Also electric, my phone throttled my cell phone signal. First one overheats my nation, everything right now. it's like extra jittery more jittery than it needs to be, I think. So I'm gonna switch some things around here in the train. Maybe you're right here real quick. Hit the shade up over here. Is there any shade by the new move walkers? Yeah, there's some shade there, but it's still under like a metal roof, so you know. Toot toot.
Welcome back to Main Midway. Please remain seated until the train comes to
Okay,
a
I'm gonna
stop. The train
do a I am back, but I just lost chat, so I didn't see what anyone said.
Please track carefully. Please ensure that any children smaller than 46 inches tall are sitting on the inside of the row, not on the outside of the row. Remember that open food, drink, and smoking are not allowed on this train. So please do not bring it on to the train.
Train ride time. Seems like it's a thing in my streams. At least I have one train ride. So I have one big ride, one train ride. Magic Gate. It's train Magic Gate.
Let's try to find a seat for yourself.
Ooh, that breeze and shade feels good right about now. You guys ready to ride the train? We left electric back there to melt. Yeah, I figured this might be a little bit better for what's my situation. What do we got? What's going on here? 3 o'clock. Yeah, good luck, Electric. I said you're about halfway, so I know it's got to be sweltering over there. I don't think I saw any Mister fans or anything sort of like anything.
of the Cedar Point and Lake Erie Railroad. Please remain 2 to face forward in an upright position with your feet flat on the floor at all times. Cedar Point's not responsible for anything lost or damaged or to fall off the train. Remember that eating, drinking, and smoking are all strictly prohibited on this ride, and enjoy your ride on Cedar Point and Lake Erie Railroad.
I'm ready for some breeze to start. Probably heading back to their car, get a quick hydration break. And I'll walk back to the park and probably need to end the stream before 4 to get to work at, have enough time to get to work basically. Toot toot. Electric. Have fun on Siren's curves. Cool. The sound. Down at Sirens. I think when you're like right before you take the turn, you can probably see Sirens pretty good right there on your left hand. Yeah, I am. Now that you're saying that, Jerry, yeah, where's the pins? Rider pins? I was thinking we can hit that up quick. But...
I know, I wanted to go ride it. I haven't heard of something.
Alright, I think we're back. Well, yeah, like that train ride, it went down about 2 degrees, and my phone cooled down about 2 degrees from that train ride, so. Yeah, 75 for Siren's Curse accurate, probably for fast lane. I would say at least hour and a half. Good hour, 20 hour and a half. Yeah, I bet, Jerry, yeah. Looks like we're back. We have getting Wi-Fi back again. Roll back.
Trail is rolling back, so please remain seated. You may now exit platform side only. The first 2 cars to the front, the last 4 cars to the back of the train. The first 2 cars to the front of the train, the last 4 cars to the back of the train.
What up, Magnum Productions? Magnum XL, that's a great name right there. So yeah, I don't know. I can't really say that for sure, but I don't know. I feel like it's got to be at least like a little bit past that, like 80 minutes, 89, 85 minutes. Lusty Lils. Do the can. Yeah, they're doing the can.
Now that y'all know a little bit about
Well,
us,
shoot.
we want to get to know you. Come on and shout out where you're from. Oh, I heard Cleveland.
Oh, hi. Aha.
Pennsylvania.
I live in a hat.
A lot of action coming my way. I think I'm going to go with, you said, Philadelphia.
They do crown work. I didn't realize that.
That's on the eastern side of Pennsylvania, right? Philadelphia, huh?
There's a western side of Pennsylvania?
Yeah, there's a western, it's a western and eastern.
Yeah. Well, freestyle is right here.
So,
All right, time. All right, you go first. Hello.
want to buy souvenir cup maybe?
No, thanks. Appreciate it. You too. I bet Powerade's gonna be like a high demand.
I think it is.
Everything's out. Might just be a water day. Oh, appreciate it. No Powerade, yep.
They're all out.
I figured maybe as much. Let's go ahead and do a Caddyshack. They ask where you're from, pick a different town. That's what they're doing. Yeah, they're doing Philadelphia right now. I see what they're doing. Okay. That's pretty cool. I like the little improvisation, little crowd work. Your favorite ride right now is still Vengeance, and your dad's is Maverick. Those are two good choices right there. That's for sure. Two good picks. Can't go wrong with either of them. Caddyshack is sweet tea and lemonade mix. It's like a Arnold Palmer. I really like the peace tea. I never had the actual like from the bottle peace tea, like from the store retail. I've only ever had it from a freestyle machine, and the sweet tea is good, and the Caddyshack is good. It's got the lemon, and it's like a natural lemon. It's very refreshing on a hot day. If you can't get Powerade or something like that, For Let's Do Little Show, someone should make up a goofy town name. Yeah, there's some pretty goofy town names out there. And just be ready for them, or don't just yell it out really loud and make everyone laugh. I'm from Armpit, Michigan. I feel like there probably is like an armpit in Michigan, I don't know. Yep, Arnold Palmer's pretty good. Ypsilanti and Kalamazoo. Had a friend from high school. He moved up from West Virginia, and his town was Fort Gay. And there was like I don't know if it was him. I think it may have been him, potentially. But there was someone from his town, Fort Gay, that got banned on Xbox Live because they put their town as Fort Gay, even though that's where they live. And that's the town that they like grew up in. They got banned for that. Maintenance on Slingshot. Oh, they got them water and everything.
Yeah, they have them. They're drinking water.
Oh no. That's the worst right now, but they have to be dying. Can we do anything for you? Yeah, just like get us a ton of water and we'll be alright. Some shade. Bring over an umbrella or something, a shade umbrella.
It's wild.
At that point. You paid to get on that ride too. Bring me an umbrella. Okay, this feels good. The only shade in Cedar Point. This is Intercourse, Pennsylvania. Ohio's known for like taking like European cities and like butchering the names. Like Milan, I guess there's Milan, Michigan too, but then there's like Versailles, and then there's like I think there's a couple other ones where it's like the pronunciation's off. Hey Drew. Drug perception. An accident, Maryland. Why Arizona? Why not North Carolina? You have a song called Gaylord. I always giggled at that name, Gaylord. Take the trash to the Gaylord. Who is it? Who is it today? No. That's a bad joke. Tried Siren I did right before I started the stream. I kind of underestimated the pickles.
A fried pickle on a stick for $12.99.
Fried pickle on a
I
stick.
don't know tons of the side.
I would hope at that point.
Thanks for that great information, Yoko.
I know. I want a fried pickle on a stick later.
You get some fries with it or something, that'd be alright. I really liked Siren's Curse. I didn't get the ride I had didn't have want to ride it so I can get the sound.
You got the siren sound. You just didn't get the
Yeah.
actual
Like the pre-drop, the tilt and whatnot, or after the tilt for the rock music I'm assuming was supposed to play. I didn't get that. So. But everyone coming off the ride was saying how much they liked the music, so I was pumping the music, and then I enjoyed the ride the whole time. It wasn't until afterwards I was like, all right, yeah, I didn't hear the music. All right. Do you think there's some places in Ohio that people who are visiting have some trouble? Yeah, the town I grew up in, Bucyrus. People call that like Bucky Russ and Bucyrus. And then there's Nevada. Still just like Nevada, but it's Nevada. Down to T2 down to Dehydration Avenue, and then we're gonna pass out. We're gonna walk down to Dehydration Avenue, then we're gonna die from heat stroke, and then we get some heat stroke. Hop down to the first aid station because I'm dying right now.
The Rockabilly Band is still here.
Oh. I got Siren's Curse and I'm happy. That's all I care about right now.
Yeah.
At this point, with the heat and
Audio is working.
yeah, that was a bummer. Yeah, I guess I'm not even gonna try that one today. Yesterday was scorching. Yep, yeah, it seemed like it wasn't gonna be as bad, but there's just nowhere lent from the sun. Like there's some wispy clouds in the sky, but it's not blocking anything at all. Like if there were some clouds in the sky to kind of block every now and again, we'd be good, but what's the hold up? I wanna leave. Go, 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 go. We made it. We're out. Whew. Feels good.
It's a lot of re-entry. You're like overwhelmed over there.
I guess that makes sense. Everyone's want to go out the car and cool off.
Yeah.
That's where I'm thinking right now. For the week, you and your sister are going to use fast lane pluses from Costa Rica. Okay, yeah. Your dad's going to use a bunch of single use. Get sick fast. Yeah, that makes sense. wristband, and then with that, get your single use. That'll be worth it. 20. Like. Yeah, that'd be a good way of doing fast lane like that, you know, see like how much you had to spend on single uses to kind of keep up with, you know, whatever. So that'd be a cool way of doing it. You don't have to get as many single uses, and then you know, make use of your wristband. Yep, and then I put that on the single uses and whatnot. So yes, right. Mike, I know I didn't get too much Siren's Curse footage, but at the same time, like, it's really warm over there. I don't get hardly any reception over there. I got to get some, a couple shots of it. I got to ride it. It's just kind of a little too hot to kind of do things the way you want to today. And it's gonna have to take things as they go. Yeah, I'd say I feel like 2 hour wait's going to be pretty common, like at least 2 hours. 2 hour plus. Let's go off in breakers and head back towards my car probably. I really need, like I said, yeah, it's 3:30. Started the stream a little bit. I want to start at 1 so I got more time, but yep, I took the call. So, it was on hold for the longest time, but I went ahead.
You were on hold for a long time.
Yeah, I thought we were gonna get right on, and then surprise, strategy, huge line.
Yeah, it's at least an hour fast lane, so.
Yeah.
It was expected. It's the first public day.
I was not expecting it, but
I was cool.
Alrighty, we back. He knows him, and it's like, uh-huh. My phone cooled down a little bit too. Alright, phone is currently at 46 degrees. Yeah.
a little better. Still hasn't hit me yet. There we go. Now we're in the AC. Yes, it is. Sweating. Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. You know what, Jerry? I honored that tradition. Swipe your card. Take a play. Win some tickets. You know what to. Whoa. Come play. I promise won't tell. Oh my god. It's getting weird now.
What?
About that.
say the rotunda's the coldest place?
I think so.
We're gonna test this.
Or at least right here.
It already feels better.
It does feel really
This is like a little like wind tunnel.
Oh no, it's great.
Okay. Pretty good.
This is the coldest part.
Beth's staying in the car at the moment to do a little reset. Yeah.
Interface.
Gatorade.
Gatorade, AC.
Stop. Right there.
I knew what I was saying as I was saying it. I was like, I'm not going to stop.
It's 2-1 for that.
Keep saying it. It's getting hot in here.
Barely getting any Wi-Fi in here. Yeah, we're good now. It's right here. Stand right here, we're good.
Just feels great. All right.
East wing?
Yeah.
To
Poolside.
yeah, and
Or
then
even further. Actually, there's no exit further
A
than.
little bit.
There's like a side door.
There's a side door, so it's kind of in theory the same.
at this point, I don't know if I need to go back through the park again or not.
I'm trying to figure out which
But-
way that you're gonna take.
But if I go through the park, I can get a drink.
Because I don't want to
So.
drive home and I get in trouble. Because you're driving. What now? I know.
Who would do that? Jeez. Goodness.
People having fun in an amusement park? How
Gosh.
dare they?
They should just go home.
They were like hanging on each
Dare
other.
they
and stuff.
enjoy themselves and have fun?
Gosh. Need the grumpy
Hey, you guys
people.
want another $27 drink?
Yeah.
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 That's why you gotta take tips from me. Pack yourself a cooler.
Yeah.
I thought about it.
You can also.
Just don't bring it in the park. You're good to go.
I'm not gonna tell
Pretty
them.
much.
It's not a secret.
Because it's way cheaper.
Way cheaper.
I feel like it's been a thing for years, so
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, you have to.
Well, this is creepy.
Well, they needed a crib. A
I
rollaway
know.
crib.
I know, but it's like.
You know, that's weird to me though, because it's like, why would you just bring your own package? You're risking that the hotel actually has it.
Yeah, if you have enough money to book hotel breakers, you probably have enough to,
You should
you
probably
know.
just get a $50 package.
$50.
Come on now. Don't
How,
take that
how many
chance.
times do you have to go to before you get tired of it? How many times going to Cedar Point do you think it would take to actually get tired of it?
I don't know.
I haven't got there yet.
I've never been there yet.
Yeah, we're still trying to figure that out.
The world may never know.
We'll do the best to figure it out.
Look, there's never a day that somebody will suggest Cedar Point and I go, not today.
It's
Like,
a,
I say yes, I make it happen.
I've done that with you.
we figure it out on this. The yes comes first, then you figure out the details out later.
Yeah.
I think it's
Yes, I will.
depending on the time. Like if we have at least 4 hours,
Water's
I'm
cheaper.
like,
Yeah, because you get your 2 meals, you fit in your 2 meals right away, get straight, get there,
because
take
then
one
that
home.
makes sense. It makes sense because we would have spent that money on food, but instead we're spending on gas, so it
Mm.
works.
And then exercise and everything else, so like getting out and getting the sun
So just get
and staying active.
you gotta weigh out all the factors.
Yeah, at this point, it's going to be boardwalk, I guess.
Throw away? Okay. Like beach?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can get out the board, walk inside of that.
I
Yes,
know.
if there's, because it wouldn't really be worth for me to go through Windseeker around unless I was getting a drink and it's already getting late. So yeah.
Just drive straight to the beach parking lot.
Yeah.
Cut across.
And the stream there. Head out. Say bye. Should be back tomorrow. Maybe you guys will be here, right?
Never.
It doesn't feel too bad out here now.
What? You're in the shade. Next day in the sun, it's bad.
Yeah. Never get sick of it.
It's gonna be bad rain.
Yeah.
There it is. The breeze
Go
is
to the
good.
water park.
That's what I'd do right now.
But I just need to go in the lazy river.
That's where everyone else is. I mean, there's a water park right there. Straight ahead.
The lake too.
A lot of people.
Oh my God! Look at all those boats.
There's a ton of
Oh
boats.
my gosh, I've never seen that many boats before. Right here. Ever.
Oh my God!
That is crazy. Alright, Scotty, which one do you want? I want that blue Cinnamon Concept.
Yeah, right there.
Dual engine.
That's what I'm looking at, yeah.
Yeah.
The blue, half white.
Yeah.
And the,
She just said that?
Yeah.
She doesn't see boats out there?
She thought we meant out there. No, like we're literally talking about park.
No, we like boats.
I know.
boats are boating. That's a nice boat.
No, just fucking intelligent.
Where's observing?
Have more things going on in our life, you know, than that we like and we
Observing
enjoy.
what other people are talking about and talking about them.
Yep. That's the first level of conversation, is like talking about other people, and then second level conversations talking about events, and third level of conversations about like ideas and concepts and theories and
There
stuff
we
like
go.
that. And some people can't make it past that first
No.
level hardly at all. They just talk about other people all the time. That's all they can do is just talk about other people.
Now, in even deeper levels, emotions and feelings.
Yeah, it's like a 3.5 level.
Yeah, that shirt. Why does everybody have that shirt now?
It's the second time I've seen it today.
Because we said where we can get it on stream, and everyone heard it. Where we
Just go to Amazon.
Everyone's getting it now.
I should have done the name one song thing though. Hey, nice shirt. Name one song. What do you mean name a
What-
song?
wait.
It's a roller coaster shirt.
Yeah, what do you, band? What do you mean?
This is a band?
If you could have gone to the previews, I feel like it would have been worse almost. I don't know. It wasn't at the preview, but I feel like not having Fastlane would have made it like the wait worse yesterday for preview.
Most people were only waiting like an hour and a half.
Okay.
Most, I think. Yeah, it wasn't too bad.
So something similar to what's going on today,
Yeah, because
then.
today the second queue was open, but it was not yesterday. So it wasn't as bad.
Yeah, I feel
I
like
think because the Fastlane couldn't use their Fastlane, people were just riding it once. Whereas today, because of Fastlane,
They're looping it.
people are looping and going
Yeah.
and going and going. So it's holding the line up.
whenever you go, do you always record it? Not normally. Just kind of recently with Siren's Curse and whatnot, so I've been doing a lot of streaming. But normally I just try to come and have fun here. So if something special going on, or maybe I try to stream at least once a week, so just doing it more because of Siren's Curse recently. And once Siren's Curse gets old, you know, go back to about once a week or so. But normally I just try to enjoy myself whenever I'm here. I mean, I had a good time here today already, so I mean, I had a good time yesterday. I think I was up here, right? Yeah, with Jerry. I was up here yesterday with Jerry and R up here today with DrocoAdventures.com and Multiple Smiles. And, you know, I mean, it's kind of
It's a fun time.
been a crazy past couple of days, but I'm ready for more.
About to get crazier.
Yeah, Michigan's Venture hopefully on Monday, Tuesday.
Yeah.
Womp womp. Thursday, yeah, today. Oh, yeah. Thursday. Because yesterday was Friday. And it all blends together at this point. Yeah, they're Soak City Overflow. overflow parking lot, and they're gonna like walk this whole way, and it's gonna be really like packed and hot there too.
I just want to go on the lazy river. Once, maybe twice, and then I also want to do sleep. I don't care about the slides.
Yeah, I get there
What about the
too.
adult bar? Even if we don't get anything from the adult bar, we can just
No, you just go sit at the hotel bar and not order anything.
Shade. Got some shade. That's flip flop.
Thank you.
No problem. It's like a good deed of the day. Michigan's Adventure Water Park is better than Cedar Point, so 100. I've never been there, and I can already tell you that much. Yeah, just from what I've heard. Yeah.
What is it?
Michigan Adventures Water Park is way better than Cedar Point.
That's what everybody keeps saying. That's what literally the only review I hear of Michigan's Adventure is that it's the best water park of all of them, and that's it's way better than everything.
You go ride Shivering Timbers and then go to the water park.
Yeah.
At this point, I feel like.
That's what we're gonna do.
Yeah, that's
For
okay
like
with
3
me.
days.
That's fine.
Everybody's like, dude, you're taking 2 days for Michigan's Adventure? You only need like a half a day. I'm like, no.
Yeah, we want to try to enjoy it as much as we can.
If we get bored, we'll leave the park and go sightseeing or
Yeah.
something.
We have season passes, you know, it doesn't matter. Come and leave whenever. Alright, about there's when you were regretting taking the. Yeah, you probably like waited there and like for the shelter, waited for the rain to stop or whatever, and you're like, ugh, so close, so yet so far away from the car. I have my TT2 pill still in the car. It's drying. It should be dry by now. There's 3 wave pools at Michigan's Adventure.
Wow.
And then Holiday World is better too.
Oh, it's wild nice. I was like, what's playing over there?
I love those guys. Yeah, we're gonna work out pretty good. Ending the stream, getting back over to work. It's got to drive straight to work.
Okay, now gatekeeper.
Yeah.
Let's get out of the way. Ew. I didn't know there was even queues back here. I mean, I
Seriously?
did, but at the same time, I've never been back there.
If I see a line for gatekeeper, I don't go.
No, fast lane merge, no way. I mean, if they're running 3 trains, it's gonna go somewhat quickly. Like the line's not gonna like stay stagnant, but there's so many other better things to be doing right now. Yeah, it'd be tough to make it all day today. I'm struggling.
Scooter right here.
Yeah.
Gatekeeper shadow.
How many trains? Only 2, and they only comes with 2, which we were talking about that. Siren's Chris should have came with 3 trains.
In case one breaks off.
Keep one off. Run it with 2 because you can only run 2.
Operate all 3.
Yep, so you can only do
Now, in
2.
theory,
So.
they could operate all 3, but it would be a logistical nightmare if one train screws up. But
Yeah. 2 with the 1 backup. At least like in a shop somewhere, like where they can just
site where they can put it on or whatever.
replace just a car or something. But I don't know.
I mean, in theory, they could load, have somebody on the brake run, have tilt. Once the tilt goes down, I don't know. No, that'd be too close to each other. That'd be too
Somebody
scary.
wore a visor.
Yeah, in theory, it could definitely be done with 3, but
Yeah.
it would just be sitting on the brake run a little bit longer. One on the brake run, one in the station, one on the tilt. Past the tilt, you run the one in the station because the tilt's blocked, or there should be a block zone. After it drops the tilt, then you push the one up to the left hill, bring the one off the brake run. It's gonna fall off the tilt, then they only have one. Well, if it falls off the tilt, they're gonna have 0 because it's not gonna. They're not gonna run that thing. If there's going to be any issue with the tilt whatsoever, I mean, I feel like that's going to be number one, kind of like, if anything goes wrong, that's going to be a main shutdown. Very important safety point right there. What's everyone doing? Dropping off? No spaces over here. What do you guys do? Follow them. Say, I know what you mean. I'll maybe I might try something. Who did that? Chief Keef. I can't see on my screen. Sorry, I have to like bring it up so I can see. You'd have. As the train falls off from a final destination moment. I mean, it's gonna be that one person that's never rode a roller coaster before because they're scared of dying on a roller coaster is gonna be like standing under the tilt for Siren's curse, and that's when it'll actually like catastrophically like fall down and actually squish the person that like was too scared to get on a roller coaster. It's like, no, I don't want to get on it. It's gonna kill me or whatever, and then they don't get on it, and then they stand under it, and then it falls off the tilt and. Final destination.
You know what's actually funny is I think it was opening weekend. I watched Final Destination, or some point I saw Final Destination
at the hotel.
And it was the scene where they like actually die on the roller coasters. I was like, why did I just watch that?
You're like, we are going
Like we're
on roller
literally
coasters
about
tomorrow.
to go.
I didn't realize that. I'm assuming there's so many of those movies that's a thing by now with the roller coaster, but
Sure.
I didn't realize that was.
I'm wondering if that's what scared me as a child.
Oh. Yep, I'm gonna do my best to live stream that Michigan's Adventure. Should be pretty easy to do.
Yeah.
I think a lot of us are. Who's gonna be there?
Oh yeah, we
We're gonna do it blindly.
Yeah, like
Don't know where anything is.
that'd be kind of fun. Just kind of like an adventure, like following.
New path.
Are you?
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well then cross over. We're on the wrong side.
Yeah, we're in the beach thing. I see how they had that set up. Okay. It's a little bit different setup over this year. This is where they had preferred entrance at one point. It was really messed up.
I honestly think the parking lot next to Siren's Curse should end up being preferred.
Yes.
I think that would be smart.
Preferred Valraven entrance. That would be so nice. So you have your own entrance too.
They need more for overflow anyway.
Giving them movie ideas. Want to go to Michigan's Adventure? Well, he might be there. I don't know. I feel like
They should just start building parking garages.
and then clear out some of this for some parking lot coasters.
There you go.
Put a big coaster right here.
How heavy can they make the peninsula before it starts sinking in? Or into the lake?
It already is probably.
What time do they close tonight?
10.
It is 10.
Ian.
I thought it was 11, but
Yeah,
that's
when
not.
you said 11, that's like weird.
No, that's next week during July 4th. That's when they start doing Saturdays at 11.
So for anybody that doesn't have preferred parking, just go to the beach parking and park right here.
So this is beach parking over here. So
And this is preferred. And that's the entrance.
preferred.
So if you just go straight all the way in, follow this, and park right there, there's still spots for in right now.
Well,
This is front row.
It's for shores overflow too. And beach.
But that is
Yeah, true. The
a
overflow is
great
right there.
tip. Second one is go all the way up towards shores and try and see if there's a parking spot there, because
Especially
sometimes
if
there's
you come in late, yeah, like 2, 3 p.m. sometimes. Good
there'll
chance.
be some like right up front
Yeah.
by the Magnum entrance. All right.
I'm all the way like at the exit, so whenever you guys want to like turn around or whatever.
Oh, are we turning around?
Oh, I mean, you guys don't have to walk out this far, is what I'm saying.
Oh.
You don't have to walk to my car.
3:53.
Yeah. That means I should be getting going. I might try driving stream. I don't know. If it doesn't work, I'm just gonna shut it down. I'll put my tripod and stuff on the dash. If it doesn't work, I'll shut it down. But we'll give it a shot.
All right.
Yes.
I'll watch you.
Yeah, see what happens. So,
We're gonna hop on the shuttle to get back. So
good idea.
So we just go right there, hop on the shuttle. It'll take you all the way wherever you want.
There's
For
like
free.
7 different stops.
I mean, tip them obviously.
Yeah, they're fun people usually. So, thanks for riding with me. It was fun. See you, Yoko.
Bye.
Bye. All right. You guys asked for it. I'll try it. Okay. I have my little tripod thing. I think might be able to like sit on the dash. All they have worthwhile is the water park. Should be up there. Pretty much what I was saying. Go ride Shivering Timbers and go to the water park. That's kind of my plan. Maybe ride Corkscrew just to say I rode another Corkscrew. The link up gang. Hey, give me a quick second when I get to the car. I'll do a quick little like blank screen, get settled in. See how it goes. I'm gonna have to pretty much drive straight to work, so I could kind of end it depending on reception issues or whatever else may happen. See, I'm going into uncharted territory here, people, so stick with me. Yeah, it's boiling. Alright, give me 1 minute, guys, and then we set up. Alright, are we back? Hello, hello. Not sure. Anyone still there? Hello. Hey, Tace here. I didn't know if I had some issues with connectivity, and then I have my AC blasting, so I don't know if you guys can actually hear me or not. So some bad reception and everything. So my first time trying this, so we're I don't know what to expect. Yeah, it's just the transition going out of the Wi-Fi and hitting the other cell phone tower there. It seemed like I couldn't get back connected again. I'm inspiring it. Cool. Yeah, I feel like that could definitely be your thing, Chief Keith, for sure. I know you're really passionate about, automobiles and whatnot, so. dash. It's losing, it's throttling cell phone reception. So I have my phone in front of the vent right now. You might not be able to hear me because of the vent blowing. Sorry. Yeah, I don't know how exactly this is going to work. Because when I set it up there, it starts to melt. My phone got up to 50 degrees Celsius, which is the hottest I've seen it. So if it starts to overheat too much more, then I'll just hang it there. And we can do a driving stream on a day when it's not 100 degrees out. Oh, you got back row electric? Nice. They tested 6 runs, so like there was something wrong. They had to I see. My first row was, what was it? It was on 5. I still have to log it. I didn't even log my Siren's Curse ride yet. I was too worried about getting the stream started on time. Breakers is really good. The rotunda is very air conditioned right now. Feels great at the rotunda. Now I'm glad you got to ride Siren's Curse. It's probably good that you took the opportunity when you could, because too much later, you might be too. The heat might be getting to you too much or whatever. So it's. Or you could be in Chief Keef's situation where he wanted a night ride, was in a perfect position to get a night ride, but then the weather hit. So, it's good you got in there. I'm glad you got your ride in. Like I said, that's a gamble right there, so you gambled to try to get the night ride on the first time. That would have been awesome if you got it. That would have been bragging rights right there, but sometimes the coin flips the other way, unfortunately. But you got the rest of the season, you'll be able to ride it, especially get night rides and hell weekends and whatnot. Alright, I was hoping you guys could hear me fine. I feel like I have to shout. Well, it's already my second stream of the week, so you know, at least I'm trying to do one a week. I really appreciate it. I saved half of my Big for in anticipation of this. I got Big in the way in, and I only drank half of it. And I don't care that it's like boiling hot. It's still, you know, it's still caffeine. As long as it doesn't sit too long, it'd be fine. Back Wednesday, Chief Keef. All right, cool. I should be in Michigan then, hopefully. Next time we're back at Cedar Point, I might wait until like next Monday, Tuesday, because the Michigan trip is going to be a lot. So probably like that next Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I will. Now I think that's 4th of July week, so I really don't know, to be honest. Whenever I'm in a position now with my car and everything, I'm able to come up in the morning for a few hours just like I did today. So I'm able to kind of plan, you know, park visits whenever. It's just I can't really stay very long, or I can't really go to the water park or stay at the beach. I can only come in for a few rides and a meal. Hey, thank you for the sub. I can't read your name right now, but I appreciate it. I don't really want to read your name as I'm driving, but thank you for the sub. I just passed Starbucks. Yeah, Big B's. It's like it's almost more expensive than Starbucks, if you can believe it. But the way they prepare their lattes, they do what's called chopping instead of like mixing. So when they have like the sauces and the different flavors in the cup, they'll take a spoon and like take the kind of the end of the spoon and kind of like chop. You know, they'll do like a chop, 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 like tap on the bottom of the cup instead of like swirling around mixing it. And it really does make a difference. Like it keeps like chunks of that syrup like kind of in the drink, and you can like, it has more of like a bold flavor to it rather than like a sweet flavor. No, I've had enough coffee today. Well, not enough, but you know, I've had a sufficient amount in order to operate. Oh, that cop just run that red light. I was a responsible citizen to stop for the red light. You'd be down to hang out next Tuesday? We can try to make it happen. Like I said, I don't have my work schedule or anything really. I play everything kind of by the seat of my pants. Like, I'll get my work schedule on like Friday, and then, you know, if I have Monday, Tuesday off, then I can plan from there. But it's really kind of a bummer trying to plan for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then get my schedule, and then, oh, looks like you have to work 3 hours on Monday. It's like, well, that's just like a work waste. Like, so I'm in that position right now. I need to try to find someone to cover my shift on Monday, because it's only like 3 hours, and I need to have that day to be at, you know, I'll be at Michigan's Adventure basically. Ghoster Cat. As you can see, I'm leaving the park, sadly. I did get a ride in on Siren's Curse though. Scotty wishes to be at the park and stuff. Yeah, I mean, at the same time, I am very thankful that I'm able to come up here before work, and I have, you know, a job where I'm like I've had some jobs where there's no way I'd been able to go up to the park and like step, you know, 10,000 or so steps, whatever, then come back and do a job, but thankfully what I'm doing now isn't really as physically demanding, so I'm able to like take it easy if I need to, basically. Like my take it easy at work is still, I mean, not to brag or anything, like me taking it easy at work is still probably, you know, faster than everyone else, so. Michigan's Adventure, Ghoster Cat. I mean, you're already over that way. Did 20K steps yesterday in Real Field 99. Yup. Got to keep it hydrated and like back. Now my stabilization's over here. fun knowing that we could try to figure something out. There we go. Super expensive, yeah, I bet. That's why, I mean, we can try to do it some other time, maybe plan out like multiple health rooms, get like people over there, because that sucks. Check my meets. Hey, I'm 46 miles away from where I work right now, so. Oh, you're talking to Jerry? Okay. Yeah, he's got a lot farther drive than most of us. Goes to Cat. Yeah, 2.5 hours is like Kings Island to me, and that's a lot for me. Like, I don't like doing it very often, especially because the ride is so boring on 71 South. So I'd prefer. You know, I like going to Kings Island, but I'll do it like once a month just because of that. And then now is nice because I can kind of stop, and even if Drew and Yoko aren't going to, you know, Kings Island, which they probably more likely are if I'm going, but I can probably stop there for, you know, a half hour or so, get a little reset. Yeah, drive 3 hours down 71 South. Yeah, it's it's like almost worse than 4 North, I think, to be honest. Like going on 4 North. That hour on 4 North feels like 2.5 on, you know, 71 South almost. Worst traffic for me, there's not much traffic at all for me. It's usually when there's some sort of construction or they take something down to one lane, that's when you hit, like, when you're not expecting it.
Turn left.
That's when it really sucks. You're trying to be there at a certain time, and then, you know, out of the blue, you get construction or something like that. But yeah, same for Drew and Yoko when they go up to Cedar Point. Like, even if I'm not going up there or whatever, you know, they're more than welcome to, you know, stop in my house. And my house is halfway from them to Cedar Point, and their house is halfway from mine to Kings Island. Oh yeah, I used to do that all the time. do solo trips. Like, I don't know if I would really be up here for early entry. I've never been much of an early entry guy.
Turn left onto West William Street.
But, you know, normally get there around like 11 or so.
In a quarter mile, sharp left. Sharp left onto Lockwood Road. In a quarter mile, sharp right.
Early entry is pointless. Most early entry, yeah. I think TT2 is an early entry now, if I heard correctly and remembering correctly. So TT2 is actually like running right at 9 o'clock and it's pumping through people. I mean, that might be worth it to catch like a nice ride, quick ride on TT2, but I'm not really expecting them to get it right up at 9 o'clock though.
Right onto South Main Street.
And when you're by yourself, Tay, it's really kind of easier to open and close Cedar Point because you're able to stay at your own pace, and you need to take a break whenever, you need to like do whatever whenever. It's a lot easier to do that, kind of like keep yourself going. But when you're with your group, a lot of times, you know, you have more accommodations you have to make, and maybe like you feel guilty about saying you have to take a bathroom break or whatever, you know, like it's a lot easier to get through the day for me, at least. Like I'll sit down after a really long day, then that's when I'll feel it. But if I can just keep it going all day long, I'm good to go. It's just as soon as you stop, you know, yeah, it's easier to do it slow though, yeah, because take breaks when you want. Oh no, going 37. You're able to take breaks when you want to and everything, you know, it's just easier to regulate your own kind of what you got going on. So, I mean, especially for me, I like walking a certain pace, and if I walk at a slower pace, especially with some of my shoes, my leg, like certain parts of my legs will get tired more than other if I'm walking slower, kind of with the group, trying to stay with the group. So a lot of times I'll feel less tired, my legs will feel less tired, I'll feel less tired at the end of the day, even though I'm like walking faster and I'm exerting myself more. I'm kind of moving at a pace that my legs like a little bit more. I'm able to use bigger muscles or whatever. Later on, Jerry, thanks for coming in, as always. Yeah, it's fun doing both of them, I think, Chief Keef. Like, I did a lot of solo trips the first year I came back to Cedar Point, and then started doing a couple more friend trips the year after that, and they're doing way more friend trips now. I definitely prefer a good mix of both, put it that way. I'm going to Michigan Adventure Monday or Tuesday. If I can get Monday off, I'll be there Monday, Tuesday. But I'm not too sure if I can get Monday off. You're always on your feet at work, so you're used to walking up. Like, there's certain jobs where you're on your feet and you stay stationary. It kind of is almost more tiring than if you're moving around. Yeah, I'd say there's like a happy medium. about taking a break, because you can't take too big of a break or else you'll get, too tired and won't want to keep going. So you got to kind of find that happy medium of like taking small little breaks, small little water breaks, shade breaks, AC breaks, whatever. But you can't get too comfortable, then you start getting tired. Hey Melissa, welcome back. Driving home, or driving to work, I guess. The people wanted to see a driving stream, and then I gave them a driving stream. Here it is. I didn't think it'd actually work out, but here we are. It's just barely working out. Yeah, I like stocking shelves, to be honest. Like I've had jobs like you do like a stand in one spot and you're just kind of like shifting your weight back and forth between your legs. Like that's way more tiring than actually moving around like stocking. Especially like you're able to build your leg muscles up a lot more, especially if you're doing a lot of squatting, a lot of bending, a lot of body squats. Seems like that my phone temperature is regulated for the most part now that the inside of my car isn't as hot. Going through some shade and whatnot. Have my navigation on my car screen, so I like to get a more dedicated mount. Right now I just kind of have my tripod kind of janked in there on top of my dash. I don't want to like screw around with it too much and like switch to front facing camera or whatever, because I feel like if I touch it, here we go, Wow. I'm surprised my phone didn't fall on the floor right there.
Circle Largo, Ohio 601.
Uh-oh.
Continue for 7 miles.
A day in the life of I don't know, I feel like that'd be pretty boring. What's going on over here? Oh, is this? Oh, this is the drag strip, I think, or what? Or right? Yeah, this is there's a helicopter over there. What? I'm pretty sure this is the drag or something. Drag strip. Yep, racing. Wow, that's packed through here. Yeah, this is if it's Norwalk, I'm thinking it's Norwalk Raceway, the drag strip. I think Michigan's Adventure is close to a KOA. Oh, that would be pretty freaking cool. It'd just be way more weather dependent, Yeah, KOAs are super nice for sure. Whether it's heat or like rain or whatever, it'd be it wouldn't be fun. You can kind of see the raceway over there. I don't really want to screw with the camera. You see it off to the right there. See the grandstand. Yeah, it's super busy through here. Yep, Norwalk Raceway. There's some dragsters. Hey, you get to see an actual dragster. don't know how to use the roundabout right there. Not able to get on. Oh, so you're used to it then? Piece of someone's exhaust back there in the ground, it looks like. I should have brought a water with me. I was at the park when they had that, and when they first started having rollbacks really badly, like that was back when, like, you know, 03, 04 or whatever, like oh no, it's rolling back, is that safe, like, is it supposed to do that, like, you know, it's like, oh no, it's a rollback, like, and then you realize it's something you want to get because you get relaunched, and it's like essentially, you know, 1.5 sort of ride. And then they had that on the back there, and I remember they took that off to help prevent some of the rollbacks. But it looked really cool with the back wheels on there for sure. Breakers is packed. I bet everyone's in there cooling down. It wasn't as bad when I was in there, but it's getting midday, a little bit past midday. Everyone's kind of like really. Anyone who was like earlier in the day was like, yeah, I'll be fine. I don't need any shade or AC or whatever. Right now is when they're regretting it, you know. Like, okay, maybe I'll get some shade here. Oh, you're on it, Tay. Later on, Coaster Cat. Thanks for stopping in, as always. Tacoma guy in Science Crew Station walked past us after they fixed the ride. Someone asked, is it safe for us now? And the dude said, yes, it was always safe. Angrily. They probably get so many questions, like, he's just so over it. It's like, I'm just ready to get out of this stupid park and this stupid town and this stupid state. Ready to go back to wherever, I forget where Tacoma's from again, but they are, but Tacoma. I forget where they're from, but anyway. How do the streets feel? Well, the first thing I noticed, I have really good beard clearance. My beard fits through nicely in the restraints. There's no beard tugging, so that was the first thing I noticed. Whereas the the B&M vest restraints, I have to put my beard through the restraint first, then I like put it down. So past that, they feel pretty good. Like the shoulder restraints were nice, and like it was like really thick foam, and it stretches out really easily too. So when you're hanging there in the tilt, it like stretches, like it pulls out, stretches like with you. So it's not kind of like pulling, tugging on you. Breaker was a sold out for the weekend, I bet, yeah. Between Siren's Curse and sports tournaments. Sweden, yeah, that sounds about right. Not too familiar with all the different European ones, past like Hitzman and Schwarzkopf, of course. You know, that's very easy one to kind of figure out there. Headquarters is another. Oh, so they're Dutch, Swedish. You know. Tomato, tomato, same thing. Said like a true American. Yeah, I had no complaints with the restraints whatsoever, other than the fact that it has a seatbelt. I was hoping there'd be no seatbelts. I'm pretty sure the car at Winter Chill Out did not have seatbelts. So I was like, all right, it's gonna be like TT2, no more seatbelts. Like I thought that was gonna be a trend from now on, like no more seatbelts on rides, make operations a little bit quicker. But main office is in Netherlands. China and Orlando, Florida. That makes sense. That's probably like where they're like Florida's, you know, gonna have your Disney's and Orlando's. I don't know how many Bacomas they have, but I'm assuming like the, you know, their new family model, they're gonna be selling those like crazy here soon. Well, of course TT2 does. Actually, to be honest about TT2, I'm not too sure about with the TT2 restraints is I like Steel Vengeance because you can kind of I guess what I'm trying to say is simply is that like Steel Vengeance has a one-way restraint, like a one-way lock, put it that way. Like when it's unlocked, you have two ways, you up and like down or whatever, and then I know, well, once you pull it down it doesn't come back up, but essentially, yeah, I guess it's always just like a one-way. So you can always pull it down is what I'm saying. So like with Steel Vengeance, it's always going to like keep squeezing you down. So with TT2, I like to give with Steel Vengeance, I like to give myself a little bit of room, and then I'll adjust it later on. Like I said, with the kind of pulling it down a little bit. But TT2, it locks solid in place. You know, it's like a zero-way lock. So when it locks, that's where it's gonna stay. So, like, I am okay with that. It's just hard to get used to, I guess. Like, I like kind of adjusting it as I'm like going up the lift hill. Like, oh, I'll put a little bit, like push it up a tad bit more or something.
Turn left onto US 215.
Yeah, like the ride itself does staple you. So that's where I'm kind of in between. Like, it's just maybe harder to get used to the TT2 style where it just like locks in place. Because I like having all that room. Like, I kind of position yourself in such a way where, you know, you may have like a little bit extra room. But at the same time, the reason I do that is because like on Steel Vengeance, I can kind of push it down a little bit more or whatever, but TT2, you can't push it down anymore, so look at this dude. We know we're like, get a move on, get it moving, get her going. That wide angle lens makes everything look weird on the road. You mean to yourself on restraints? I bet you kind of have to though today to like make yourself. Yeah, exactly, GP. Yeah, the RMC style restraint. I think some of them are slightly different than Steve, but essentially the same thing. Got about 40 minutes left on the drive. Probably, let's see, about 15 or 10 minutes or so away from the drive. I'll go ahead and end the stream around then, so I can kind of get like prepared for work. I'm not in like streamer mode as I'm going into work. Yeah, I see what you're saying, Chief Keef. Like, you push it down enough that it needs to go, and then hopefully the op won't staple you. because you're already green. But yeah, you can't do that on Steve because you can't touch your lap bar, so that'd be the better way to do it if you can pull down your lap bar. Gotta love have the love for airtime. Congo Falls, yeah, I can see you like kind of lap bar sort of thing where you're just kind of sitting down and you have something else like to kind of hold on to. Ozzy's more violent than Steve, huh? I definitely want to try to ride Iron Gwazi within the next few years. Get a Florida trip going in sometime in the next 5 years. It'd be cool. Get to Epic Universe and Universal. Could care less about Disney, really. Like if I had free tickets to Disney, like free accommodations or whatever, I'd try it. But I've never been a Disney person ever. I never really liked the movies. I never liked the company. I never really liked the guy. Like, it's just the animations. It just never. But at the same time, though, I've also been spoiled by Cedar Point. So it's like, after going to Cedar Point, like, you know, when you're younger, seeing all this stuff about Disney, and then you go to Cedar Point, and then you look back on Disney as a kid, and you're like, wait a minute, why would you want to go to Disney? There's no, like, that ride doesn't even go fast. Like, it doesn't even go upside down. You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of guy I was. But as I get older as an adult, I tend to appreciate the theming and the kind of, like, extra work that goes into the parks. So I'd enjoy that part of the... I'd enjoy that part, but I wouldn't really necessarily. Okay, audio's glitching out. What is going on?
Left to stay on US. 250 east.
There we go. We're back.
In a quarter mile.
That's funny.
Slight right.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what it was doing. It was like trying to rap or something.
Slight right toward US. 250 west.
Spit it out already.
Continue for 11 miles.
Yeah, all things I want to ride for sure. Cheetah hunt. Been to Disney 2 times. Better as a kid, yeah. pretty much whenever that happens, I have to take my phone and like put it in front of the vent and like cool it down. And then eventually the cell phone reception comes back. But so yeah, this stream would definitely not be like anything I'm doing right now would not be possible if it weren't for the way I have my stream set up with the, you know, technical difficulties and everything, because it had already been like 5-6 parts right now on YouTube. So that's why I'm not too worried about when it disconnects, you know. I can just wait until it comes back up and whatever, you know. At this point, who cares? Disney's supposed to be building another park to compete with Epic. They really need to kind of, I mean, I feel like they should, like, with that in mind, they need to build something that caters to the Disney adults, like we were saying, you know, like Disney parks themselves aren't really the greatest for adults, so make an Epic Universe style competition park that caters to the Disney adults. Hey Drew! Yeah, it's working. Well, it's kind of working. So, like, my phone is melting and then shuts down the cell phone, and then I have to cool it down, and then I'll put it back. So, yeah, I'd respect Disney a little bit more if they actually did do a thrill seeker park. But right now, it's kind of like they're just, and like I said, it's just never been my thing. Like it's there, people like it, and I'm not dogging on it necessarily. It's just never been me. Currently living the dream. Cedar Point cams on the TV. That is perfect. Yeah, that is something next time if I'm ever to stay at Breakers. That like the perfect thing just to have on the TV. Just put on the cams. Like just have it chilling there the whole time. That is the dream. Cedar Point cams, like, I feel like they're official looking enough that you could, like, just have them, like, we need to, like, the TVs that have the weather and stuff on them, like, God, we just need to hack those ones and then put Cedar Point cams on all of the TVs and Breakers, and no one would know the difference. Like, people would be like, hey, cool, they updated the TVs, they got the cameras on there, you know, they still got the weather, but that needs to happen. Yeah, I've actually been to downtown Disney, like where it's like not in the park or whatever, like out, like, right? Is that what I'm thinking of? Where it's kind of like outside. Having reception issues out here, I think. Pretty much drive through the middle of nowhere, so I don't know whether I should. It looks like I'm good to go here. this isn't the way I would normally like go home. I don't normally take this highway. So I'm not too sure about the reception. I have more reception here than I would when I do drive home though, so that's a little concerning. I mean, the only issues I'm having right now is overheating. Reception's not been that bad. And especially it's saying something because I have my hotspot on my phone, which is connected up to my car for the navigation. So, I mean, do you like driving highways or the back roads? I prefer back roads. It like keeps you engaged and driving a little bit more. Like you're not as zoned out as much, and it kind of keeps, like I said, it keeps your mind occupied, makes the ride go a little bit faster because you're not necessarily just like keeping the wheel straight going down the road. That gets a little boring sometimes. Like if you're just looking to travel and get from point A to point B quickly, you know, highway is alright, but like with me, I'm just chilling. Like it doesn't matter necessarily when I get there. You know, if the highway gets me there 5 minutes quicker, I could care less. You know, I'll probably take the back roads. There was a 3-car pileup. Causeway. Yeah, there was nothing there. I can see how there would be accidents right there. People not paying attention, wanting to get over there to Cedar Point and running red lights. Yep, my way home is a windy, twisty back road, pretty much. And other than all the animals that want to come out in front of you, like right now, this highway is wide enough and it's like far enough. There's like enough of a clearance on either side of the road where you can kind of see animals and you're able to maybe avoid them if you can. But certain back roads, you don't have as much of a shoulder, and the woods right there a little bit closer to the road, there's not much clearance. They can pop out of the woods right there real quick. Oh, you always go Cedar Point Road? You come from that direction anyway, so yeah, it's like I might. Scott Street. had issue, mostly what I've had issue, I haven't had, like for Cedar Point, I mostly had issue with like raccoons and possums. Specifically families of them, for some reason, always like to try and cross, which makes it even worse. Oh, almost buggy territory. About 23 minutes left. It's not bad of a drive, I don't think. Especially like if you have people to talk to, or like Discord or something like that, or apparently the stream. I mean, you guys have made this go by pretty quick, so at this point I might go ahead and try to invest in some sort of setup where like it'll make it a little easier to do this, but at the same time I'm going to run into the issue where it's going to be overheating if it's like a hot summer day. So maybe on the hot summer days, you know, might not be able to, but there's one spot there that was really bad. They just recently fixed it. They kind of like ground it out a little bit, kind of flattened it a bit, but I feel like you would have had some issue with your car. So I'm assuming, you know, it's lower and you have like the low profile tires and everything, so that's the reason why they smoothed it out, because I'm sure someone wrecked their car like on it. Not wrecked, but you know, like messed it up somehow. They need fans for phones like laptops. I bet there's some sort of solution. Like, my case right now is probably not doing any sort of any sort of help with the cooling situation. It's like a really thick black case, so I'm thinking maybe I could either run it without the case or get a case that has like ventilation or something where more air can hit it. Yeah, low profile tires, that's what I was thinking. was just saying I had a car with low profile tires and like 17-inch rims, like, and it wasn't even like 17s aren't really all that big, and you can definitely feel the difference in the low profile. So. Phone keeps overheating at this moment, so next time it does, I'll probably just go ahead and sign off, end the stream. Getting close to work. And I really appreciate everyone. Like, to be honest, I didn't realize it'd be that entertaining to do this, but at the same time, I also like watching driving streams, so I mean, I guess I get it, you know. I appreciate everyone coming along with me. Said it made the drive a lot faster. Didn't seem as long, especially now I'm heading to work. You know, give me a little bit of distraction. Siren's Curse is getting stuck. Siren's Curse getting stuck is all over Facebook. Really? Oh, that's what they were doing? Okay. That's what you were talking about. Alright. We also saw when we were going past Slingshot. Slingshot was stuck at the station. Like it wasn't releasing for whatever reason or whatever. So like the people are on it, they looked like sunbaked. Like they had cups of water or whatever. They were just sitting there chugging the water, and the maintenance was like running around trying to get it. I don't know what you do at that point on Slingshot. That's like the worst ride to get stuck on. I think one of the worst. If we were one train sooner, we would have been stuck. Oh no, that would have been a really cool story to have though. But at the same time, stuck in that heat and that sun. That sounds horrible. Have you posted a video? Oh, thank you. I'll look at it at work, because I sometimes have nothing else better to do. So. I like to know what is going to happen with that ride, because there's going to be some issues with it. Like, it's not going to be flawless. So I'm assuming what kind of problem it's going to have. Oh, I can't read that right now. If there's a way I could have recorded the station, it would have been insane. Sitting down and getting off super. Gray shirts and ooh. Yeah, but that was exciting to see. Tacoma engineers, yeah. Yeah, electric is not super public, but you're more than welcome to join, sure.
In half a mile, turn left onto Livonia North Road.
Let's see, how can we do this? I'll figure something out. I'll get you the link some way or another. Get you on Discord. Yeah, we can thank the government of Mexico, actually, to be honest, because, or like the local government there, like they're the ones, like, because it was supposed to be built in the spot where they had to tear down trees, and the Six Flags Mexico is in some sort of conservation area, like national park sort of thing, so they weren't allowed to tear down some trees. So they tried to find a workaround, and they believed they had the workaround, but it must have been too much of a thing where they didn't want to like just they just wanted to say like, all right, we're done. We don't like at that point, you know, they just were done trying to work with the government or whatever at that point. So you can almost think, treat those tree hugging hippies. No, just kidding. Like, I'm assuming, you know, it was done for a reason, which is good enough reason for me to go ahead and have Siren's Curse. That's fine enough. Yeah, I mean, if you can message, like, I'm trying to figure out some sort of platform you can message me, like this, sorry, like, like if I wasn't driving right now, I could like post my Discord username and go from there. But I think on Twitch, can you message me on Twitch possibly? That's another thing I can think of, and I can get it to you through there. I'm not really a what is this? What is the highway patrol doing on this road? What? Anyway, I'm not a social media guru by any stretch of the imagination, so. I bet you that spot's just gonna sit empty at Six Flags Mexico. Yeah, that's probably that's probably me too. It's probably my bot account, Stream Elements or whatever. Yeah, Twitch is weird. The patrol guys watching me, yeah. Okay, so yeah, that was my phone overheated again, and I'm 10 minutes away from work, so go ahead and start wrapping it up here.
Turn left to stay on Pavonia Road, then turn right onto Windsor Road.
And kind of stay at this stop sign here. Wait, there's no stop sign. Oh, there's a fox just crossed the road right there. Speaking of. So I'm glad I slowed down, otherwise I'd hit that fox right there.
Turn right onto Windsor Road.
Well, I hope everyone enjoyed that driving stream. I kind of did, to be honest. I wasn't too sure about it. That's why I know people talked about it. You guys talked about it before, but like I just couldn't really figure out the logistics of it. Like, I know my phone is going to be overheating, it's going to be this and that, there's not going to be reception on all the roads I drive on, so, you know, I'm glad it kind of worked out for the most part. You guys apparently are hearing me. I can somewhat reach out without crashing into things, and for the most part. Maybe one of these days I'll do a driving stream to Cedar Point and then, you know, go from there. But that would require it being a little bit early, like an early stream. So I like to get to the park at least by like noon or so, 11, like noonish, before noon. So, and maybe one of the times next that I stream, we can kind of discuss that, and then I'll talk about it. Maybe, you know, the stream after that, I can do a driving stream by then. I'll have a different mount that'll work. And we'll drive to Cedar Point, kind of hang out at Cedar Point. It just comes down to my phone overheating and whatnot, so. But I enjoyed it, so I hope you guys did too. Next stream is more than likely either going to be Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday at Michigan's Adventure, so stay tuned for that.
In a quarter mile, turn right on Ashland Road.
Yeah, I don't really know what to say at this point because it's my first time trying to stream while I'm driving, so hope everyone has a great rest of their day. Hopefully, Electric, we can get you on my Discord here. Message me on Twitch or something. We'll get you going on there. That'd be awesome.
Turn right on Ashland Road.
I'd like to make my Discord a little bit more public here. I'll set it up a little bit differently, make a public Discord link. But right now, it's a little more like tight-knit kind of private community, so I'd have to set up some moderation and whatnot, you know, so. Yeah, I guess next time I'll see everyone on the stream will be Michigan's Adventure. So, sitting on a stoplight's really busy, or not a stoplight, stop sign. Okay. Bye guys. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it. See you next time. Bye.